de que ellos querían.
Nice to see kind of more conceptual fashion, but that is also by, you know, sometimes his experimentation gets very carried away, but I thought it was reined in today, which was nice.
Loved the show. It was unexpected, as usual. Though Francisco always works with fabrics and technology, and this time it was really about this bonded leather and this very sleek, beautiful texture of the leather.
I've followed Francisco's work for a long time. I think you have to really appreciate the incredible inventiveness with materials and fabrications, and when you actually get in the showroom, you'll see he develops techniques for how he actually assembles the clothes that you've almost never seen before.
Creating stony fabrics, literally, where there are amulets and stones and semi-precious stones that are sort of sewn into the dresses. It's a very unusual thing to do, but that's what makes the shows interesting for a critic like me.
He was moving into an area he'd never really explored before, with all that texture and different kinds of volumes and things, more ethnic, and I actually was really enjoying that. And this was a return to that very sort of urban Calvin Klein vision. The pantsuit, you know, this sort of quite severe, man-tailored thing.
Suit was really the next thing to go, you know, men's, you know, the same concept, male, female. So I wanted to make her, you know, sultrous and powerful in the suit, but not too heavy. Although she was very strict, you know, walking out to braces and what have you. But I like the juxtaposition of the two worlds, you know. She unravels, you know, from this tailored look into something really soft, you know, and we never done fur before, so it was kind of interesting also to play with that. And then how to do the next thing of fur is to create some fur prints, which is kind of fun, you know. It's all synthetic fur, you know. It's all knitwear, actually, you know. It's very interesting and challenging because, you know, it's this world that we want to go in, you know. But I think it's so hard, you know. I mean, this woman is really likes that expression as well, you know. So it was interesting to play with it, and I love the prints. I think the prints are very, very cool. You know, we never do prints. We started last spring, so it was kind of fun to go into it in a big way. So we did the Prince of Wales, and also we did the fur, just male, female.
It was all completely synthetic first, and I suppose added to the magic of the moment, because all of the prints, the the leather and the silk that were in skunk. There was a coat that was in lynx, but they were printed. It's the idea of like virtuality in the world we live in. I thought it was an interesting fashion play, and that every single collar was made out of synthetics. I think bravo to whoever copied the firm.
All sorts of expressions of animals. What if you have the leopard, and you have the fox, you have the lynx, and you have the skunk, which is black and white. Very powerful, very fun. And we're also really young because it comes in really strict shapes. The shapes were really basic. So we have like great shoes. Bringing back the pump was essential. Very high heel, beautiful stiletto, and then you have the Oxfords. Again, she's cool, she's quirky, she's very elegant, very chic, but she also has the downtown side, the borrowed element. It's like borrowing a jacket, it's borrowing a shoe.
It's interesting, I saw Francisco after the show and I asked him, I said, have you been watching The Night Porter with Charlotte Rampling or something lately? It was almost as if it was through like a Helmut Newton lens or something. I mean, she was the woman that walked in his collection was very, very strong, very confident. She was definitely sexy, but not in kind of an overt way. It was a lot in the attitude. I think, it almost feels not so relevant to have to start talking about masculine and feminine in one breath anymore, because it's we do that naturally, and I think that's a really wonderful thing about living in 2016 now is I think probably easier for women almost. I think we're kind of used to wearing these different hats into the world that almost looks like dual sexualities and all combined. I think for guys, we're still waiting for you guys to be able to embrace their more feminine side, but that's a lot of our discussion of trans these days. I think he's really a true modernist, and I love the attitude of the show today.
I think his woman is a pretty damn sophisticated career girl who wants to dress very special.
What's the point of it? I think it's very intense. I'm not saying it's not intense, but it's magical, and I like to treasure every moment of it. It's incredible. I'm very lucky.